entrepreneurs are smart. We can solve more than business problems.
Sure.
You know, we can put our heads together and figure out, because look, at the end of the day, if you want to change the world, private industry is the only way to do it. You want to make vegan, if you want people to go vegan, it's not going to work. You're not going to stand outside on the side of the road. I was out in St. Pete last night. There was people holding up signs, screaming at people at a restaurant. And the whole time I'm thinking, that's just going to annoy those people. You know what's going to fix it? Opening up, being an entrepreneur and opening up and making vegan food popular, which is what they did in many cities. Now it's super popular. Like private industry, government can do whatever they want. Private industry, look at Elon Musk. You want to help the environment, make electric cars popular. You know what I mean? Like that, like, you know, now talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like take it upon yourself to you don't have to get elected to public office. You don't have to, you can change the world through private industry. It's always been.
Explain exactly what private industry is. I get what you're saying, but just explain what private industry, that term would mean.
So meaning like starting a business. So if you want to start a trend, right? Like think about this. If you want to get your message out, you have to be able to make money, because if you can't make money, you can't hire the people you need to hire and the infrastructure you need to make that message heard and continue to be heard, right? So like look at Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins, well, if Tony Robbins is so amazing, why does he charge for his seminars? What do you mean? He charges so that what is he supposed to do? Just sit on a cardboard box on the side of the road and scream really loud?
Right.
Like he's got to make money so he can hold these events and he can put this stuff out there. Look at churches. They take 10% of your income. Why? So that they can, I mean, that's more than Tony Robbins asked for, depending on your income bracket, but they do it for good reason. They do it so that they can have a church, so that they can do missions, so that they can go. I mean, look at OUR, which is OUR? They're a fantastic organization. They're an organization that what they do is they raise money and they go out and they go to Africa and other countries and places, and they go where they sell children as sex slaves, and they pretend to buy them. And they go in, these are like mercenaries. They go in and they pretend to buy them. They obtain the child, and then they send the police in and they arrest everybody.
Oh, wow.
And they free the children, right? Do you honestly think that they could do that? That they could, the flights, and they need the money to buy the kids, to pretend to buy the kids. They need to raise money.
Sure.
Right? So if you want to get your message out there, if you want to change the world, I believe, and I could be wrong on this, this is my belief, that learning how to be an entrepreneur and permeate the marketplace and with a product that changes the world, to me, that's the best way to do it.
Dan, where are you at in this process of changing the world? Your personal journey.
I am so glad that you asked that question.
I ask good questions.
Okay. So here's what it is. I started getclients.com several years ago, and I'm very fortunate to have helped a lot of people learn how to sell what they know, what they do for a premium price, right? I explain that. And we do that. I told you earlier before we started, I got a guy, he sells a course on how to play gospel piano. He charged like a few $100s. Why
not just piano, period? Like his thing is gospel piano.
Not even that. Authentic gospel piano. He charges, so he used to charge a few $100s.
Yeah.
Couldn't make money, was going to quit. He now charges $5,000. We taught him how to tweak that offer to charge $5,000, and he now makes $50,000 a month. His name is Vaughn. He's a very nice guy. And that's what we do. You have a product, you're not charging enough. We teach you how to charge more, get clients, and close those clients. Great, wonderful. I love helping people grow their business. However, look, I'm going to be honest. I charge, 5 figures minimum to help with that. And it's a great return. You get it back. You make one sale, 1-2 sales, you get it back. Sure. But in my thousands of coaching calls, in my hundreds of in-person, seminars or mastermind events or whatever, I have learned that at the core, people, yes, marketing advice, sales advice, these things do help people, but there is a deeper thing that helps them, the will to act, to move, to take action. confidence, believing in yourself. These are really the drivers behind making those tactics and those techniques work. And I've already made my wealth. You know, if I died today, I would be extraordinarily unhappy with my life that I didn't help enough people. And so what I did was I started howtothink.com.
Yep.
And that is not expensive at all. In fact, howtothink.com. And what it is, and this is a passion. I'm not going to make hardly any money off this, and I don't want to make a lot of money off of it. But here's what I decided to do. I recorded hundreds of 5 to 8 minute, little 5-minute audios. These are success mentoring audios. And when you sign up, we're starting it at $7 a month. You get a 5-minute success mentoring session from me dripped out to our app. We have an app on the App Store, all that. It's called How to Think. And you sign up and you get a daily mentoring session from me every day, every single day. Because I believe if you really want to work on your confidence, if you really want to work on your mindset, if you really want to work on your personal development, you're not going to go to a week seminar and get it all done. Because what happens? You go to a week seminar, you come home, you feel good, and then a day later, you're back to where you were.
Right.
I believe in the law of marginal gains. If you've ever read the book Atomic Habits, the story of how the British, the British cycling team, they were the worst cycling team ever. Yeah. Bad News Bears, right? New coach comes in. I forget his name, unfortunately. He comes in. He has them wear different socks. He has them wear different helmets, different pillows to get better sleep. He improves their performance just 1% every day, and marginally. And within a couple of years, they became the most dominant force in cycling. They won 5 Tour de France's. They won tons of Olympic medals. They became the dominant force, all because they just focused on getting just 1% better each day. Because if you get 1% better each day, that's compounding interest. It compounds. And so I believe the best way to work on yourself and your mindset and all of that and learn how to be successful from within is just 5 minutes a day, 1% a day. Everybody has 5 minutes a day, and everybody has freaking $7 a month. Well, not everybody, but most people. You know, again, we got to keep the app running. But that for me is a passion project. That for me is something that can help anybody. Because look, if you have a phone where you can host the app, then you definitely can afford $7 a month.
Absolutely.
Okay, so there we go. So everybody, okay, and we, you know, we have a business mentoring upgrade and all that. It's still very low cost, but you know, that for me is a passion project because I don't want to just help people that can afford to pay thousands of dollars for consulting. I want to help everyone, and so. That for me is my new why. That for me is my new passion.
And that's how you're going to make your dent on this world.
Yes, that. I want hundreds of thousands. Within 5 years, I want at least 100,000 users on that app. And I want to really, you know, and we've gamified the app. Like if you refer new members, you earn Think Coins, and then you can use those Think Coins to buy more courses on the app. So you don't even have to pay for them. You get your little code, you share it, you refer other people to the app. And you earn coins and you get to buy other content on the app. I appreciate that. I really just think that a lot of people, and I'm not saying what to think, I'm saying how to think, how to critically think. I think if the world knew how to think better, we would not be in the place we are in. We would not have a lot of the troubles that we have. And I think people would be happier, healthier, and more successful. And so that's my why and my new thing.
There's a kid named Dan who delivers pizza. Just like over it. I mean, just fed up with life. And you meet Dan in the streets, and maybe you guys are at a restaurant, and he comes over to your table and says, "Hey, you look really, really successful. How can I have all this?" Like, I mean, the same scenario that you were in with the guy in the $4 million house, but now you're the guy with the $4 million house.
Ooh.
And Dan, the pizza guy, who just got done running up flights of stairs, and the guy says, "I need more condiments," and he's not giving him any money. He goes downstairs. What is that conversation like?
Oh, wow. That is a really great question.
That's a good question.
That is that's probably the best question I've ever been asked.
Really?
Yeah, because you like went full circle with that. Wow. Okay. That's a good one. So he comes up to me and he says, "How can I have all of this?" Okay.
He sees your car outside.
He sees the car. He sees, yeah. So the first thing I would ask him is I would say, give me a list of reasons why you can't. I want to know every reason that you tell yourself right now why you can't. And I would go one by one through each one, and I would basically show him why each one of those is completely unfounded. Because I can teach you how to make money. That's whatever, right? But inspiring you to do it is a completely different thing. And you can't do it if you don't believe, you don't feel like you can win.